RTG presents I Can't Let You Do That, Star Fox, with Tau Fury.
Good luck.
Let me tell you about this fucking game. I love this game. This fucking game right here made me a huge fan of the gaming industry. Gave me a fucking reason why I love space exploration other than my dad working at, Kennedy Space Center and shit like that. The reasons why I love sci-fi so much. And this game is just fucking amazing. It is pretty much one of the main reasons that shaped me to be a gamer in the first place. Star Fox Zero is goddamn awesome. I don't care what you say, it's fucking awesome. Now granted, Star Fox Adventures kinda sucks. I don't even think kinda is the word to describe it. It really fucking sucks. Star Fox Command was good. Weird way of how they did it, but it was a lot of story and a lot of fucking endings that came with it. I believe 9 endings. So that's a lot of shit. But, of course, this game is coming out this year. It got delayed, of course, and that shit happens, but I can't wait. I've already pre-ordered it. Of course, you're going to get like a fucking patch that comes with it. Not like a digital patch. Like an actual Star Fox insignia like a patch that goes to your jacket or hoodie or whatever you want it to be. And that's fucking exciting. I want to see if I can actually get this from I want to see if I can actually get this from my old boss. I want to get more than just one. There are fucking reasons why I want this to happen, because I'm just a huge fan of this game. Now, granted, there's a lot of stuff that what they did, the reason why they actually pushed it back. Granted, they were saying, it wasn't up to quality. And it fucking happens, but it was not the quality that they were looking for that was supposed to be during the holiday 2015 release. So that's the reason why it got pushed back. But what they added for us was a bonus, a couple of bonuses. We're getting a game, Slippy's little puzzle thing, of course, but I think it's like his uncle that works in Surprise or some shit. And it's gonna be fucking fantastic. I mean, I'm gonna play it anyway, regardless how it looks so simple, but I'll play the shit out of it. Another thing too is that they also added 60 frames. 60 frames is gonna make it look like smooth as butter. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right now, my honest opinion, 60 frames don't make the fucking game. I don't give a shit who the fuck you are. I don't care if you give me a quick analysis or a long one of why 60 frames is relevant for this game. It does not make the fucking game. Period. It's just like, if the gameplay is good, if the actual story is good, if the characters are good, the things that make this game good, why should 60 frames matter? But I'm not going to go into that, actually. That's for another fucking video. The thing is that was an added bonus, which is great. And then it also put something else in there. The reason is why I'm here right now is that they added an easy mode. Now, what does that mean to you? An easy mode is just like, I think the people don't, they'll just shoot at you and but they'll be shooting randomly, but not directly at you. No, this easy mode actually requires the fact that you'll be invincible through the entire game. Now, I don't give a shit about the easy mode, which is totally fine. Let them do that. But a lot of fucking people are mad about that. And to be honest, I'm just like, why should you care about an easy mode? It's just like, well, it doesn't make the game fun anymore. It's just like anybody who comes in claiming that they're a good gamer but goes through easy mode, blah blah blah. It's a lot of bullshit. But I'm gonna stop that shit right now. If you don't like easy mode, and I'm one of the guys with you, I don't like easy mode, but here's where it separates me from everybody else, and probably everybody who's like me as well. Don't choose the mode. Period. Don't choose the mode. You don't have to, no one's putting the gun to your head and making you select easy mode where you go through it and you're not dying. No one's doing it at all. And a lot of people, it's just like, well, I'm just not going to buy it. Then don't fucking buy it. It's just like, you don't make the choice for me. I'm going to go see this for myself. But I'm going to put it to stop. The reason why I think easy mode would actually be good. Have you ever had somebody who just comes in, young as shit, like 10 and younger. Now, granted, if you're like between 7 and 10, you should have some kind of grasp of a video game if you're really good at it. I've seen it. It can be done. But if you're younger than that and they don't know how these buttons fucking work, easy mode is a thing to put them on, because I don't know if you're probably like an only child or if you had a lot of siblings and shit like that, but have you ever had like a kid that you had to actually, like that's this one kid, whether it be a niece, nephew, you know, son, daughter, best friend's child, shit like that, and you just want them to get in the games? This is actually the way to do it, because my nephew, long time ago, he was playing, like he got into Sonic because of me. And I'm very proud to say that, because he really likes the classic Sonic series. He played 1 all the way to 4, especially when 4 got released. He got it a year after he just got Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. So he was just like, oh my god, I get to get it in a year. And I'm like, I waited 16 years for this, so good on you. So the thing is, if they don't know the controls, what I did for him when he was younger is that I gave him a controller. It was not plugged in, and if it was plugged in, you couldn't play it anyway because it was one player. So having a second controller in there is not going to implement shit at all. He's just going to press buttons all day. But it gets them engaged. And it's like, oh my god, did you see what I see? Like having him do that, like having him sit right by me, it's like, oh my god, Uncle, this is so amazing. I can't believe I just defeated that person. It's like, yeah, man, you did a great job. And it's like, try to do this. And it's like, and within time, I weaned him off of that into actually getting him into the game itself, where he has to actually do work. And he did work. I think it was the best way of getting him to play games and actually doing it right. I think that's the best way, because at the end of the day, Nintendo don't give a fuck about the adults. As much as I love Nintendo, I am no longer their demographic. They are still a company made for kids. Like, granted, there is some hardcore gamers out there, but they're still made for kids. And if they do something differently, it's let them do what the fuck they want. I said, but I was really thrilled to know that he kept doing it, and he got into more games. And I think later he got into Pokemon. His sister, which is my niece, got into Pokemon. I schooled the shit out of her. She needed to know that struggle. Because she had gold and silver, and she didn't know that I played Pokemon. Said that I didn't know anything about Pokemon, like I was old, but I was like in the early 20s. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just grab this. Gave her the freaking cartridge, put my cartridge in, and I slam jammed her. I had no pull punches. It was all full force. It's like she got defeated, and I gave her my cartridge that had Gyarados, Dragonair, Zapdos, Articuno. Like, it was a lot of more people, but of course, because I gave her my cartridge because I had the ones that would beat the ones you need. And of course, I schooled her with a lot of bullshit Pokemon. But I digress. Let me just go back. This game is gonna be great, and if it activates other kids who want to get into the Star Fox series, they have everything. To be honest, they have everything, because you get now like a Star Fox 2 implement into the game, which is fucking fantastic. I shat my fucking pants. I will say this over and over again. I shat my pants when I found out that they implement a walker version of the R-Wing. So when I actually watched that video of Star Fox 2, I was like, what the fuck? I would have bought that. It's like, or maybe my parents buy it because I was way fucking young. But I would have definitely got that game, because there's a walker thing now. You gotta do certain things, and it just transformed that game into something completely new. But of course, it got into Star Fox 64, which brought on more fans, which I am like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care. How you do it, Nintendo, do your thing. But this fucking game is going to be the tits. And whether it has an invincibility mode, who fucking cares? If you want to do it, I might dab into it because I want to actually see all the worlds. Because while I'm too busy fighting all these fucking enemies, I don't want to be like, man, that's so pretty. Get wrecked. I don't want that to happen. So I want to see it like visually. I'm like, oh my god, this actually looks very good. And it's like, I don't know what's going to happen with the controller. I don't want to see, because it's, you can use the Pro Controller, you can use the actual gamepad. I'm going to use the Pro Controller because that is a good fucking controller. But we'll get into that later on once I actually get the game, and we got like a month till. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very excited for this game. But for all you fuckers that are actually talking about the invincibility mode changing your thing, all you have to do is not play the mode. It's easy as that. You don't like it, then you're dumb. But I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait. Oh, one more extra thing. If no one really saw what this was, holy shit. These fucking characters right here. I don't know what this fucker is going to do, but this fucker right here, if you place Star Fox, like the actual like Fox McCloud amiibo, onto your gamepad while you have Star Fox Zero playing, it would actually do the retro mode. So it would actually give you Star Fox as it was on the SNES, but everything else looks the same except for the R-Wing itself, which I'm going to play thoroughly. Like, I love the R-Wing. I always like the way how it looks, but I'm going to go way back in that fucking SNES. It's going to be fucking fantastic. I cannot fucking wait. Let's see, but thank you guys for watching. Pretty much drop some comments. I love to hear about them. I just like, you know, I love to read them as well. I like to actually see the bad stuff, good stuff. I don't give a shit because criticism is criticism and you take what it is. But anyway, you guys have a wonderful fucking day, evening, or wherever you're at, and play however the fuck you want. It is your game.